ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. I'm Ronald Ray, your boy with a cornbread accent. Appreciate you folks tuning in. Uh, if this is your first time watching, what I do every Tuesday, I ask 5 questions all dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. Before I get started, if you wouldn't mind, click that like button, leave a comment, let me know how you did, and let me know what you think of the show. Also, be a champion, hit that subscribe button. Without no further ado, let's let her rip. Alright, here we go, kicking it off. Number one. What major wrestling promotion held their final television taping on August 12th, 1990? Was it A, the NWA, B, World Class Championship Wrestling, or C, AWA, American Wrestling Association? Alright, question number one again. What major wrestling promotion held their final TV taping on August 12th, 1990? Was it A, NWA, National Wrestling Alliance, B, WCCW, World Class Championship Wrestling, or C, the AWA, the American Wrestling Association? The answer is, oops, the answer is C, the American Wrestling Association. Yeah, they kind of pretty much was not doing good at all. Uh, they held their final television taping. I think that's the one where uh, DJ Peterson and the Trooper, who wound up becoming Dale, or who was Dale Wilkes, became the Patriot later on. Won the AWA World Tag Team titles from the Destruction Crew, Mike Enos and Wayne Bloom, who became the Beverly Brothers. Um, but yeah, that was not. I remember being a kid at the time. I wasn't totally shocked by it, but in a way, it was kind of. Wasn't seeing a lot of it. Of course, about this time, I think the Superstars of Wrestling quit airing. And when they did, yeah, I think they were still going on. That was still okay. That was still on probably. I believe, but they showed just classic AWA matches. A lot of Hogan, Greg Gagne, and Eric Bischoff was basically a best of show every week. That's what I seen. Uh, this time I did not have ESPN, so I had no idea what was going on. But read about it in the magazines. But like I said, went totally shot. But still sad to see a major promotion go under. Anyway, let's go to question number two. All right, question number two. Who won the 2002 WWE King of the Ring? Was it A, Eddie Guerrero, B, Rob Van Dam, or C, Brock Lesnar? All right, question number two again. Who won the 2002 WWE King of the Ring? Was it A, Eddie Guerrero, B, Rob Van Dam, or C, Brock Lesnar? The answer is, of course, C, Brock Lesnar. At the time, they were really starting to put the big push behind him. They gave him Paul Heyman as his mouthpiece, call him the next big thing at the time. And yes, this was definitely the start of the big push. Wound up beating The Rock for the Undisputed Championship at the time, or the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship at the time. That's, of course, Undisputed time was the WWE and WCW world titles. Um, but, but yeah, he won the King of the Ring, and the rest, of course, is history. All right. Back in 2015, they called Sami Zayn the heart and soul of NXT, and he finally won the NXT Championship. However, who defeated Sami Zayn at NXT TakeOver Rival 2015 for that NXT Championship? Was it A, Finn Balor, B, Kevin Owens, or C, Adrian Neville? number 3 again. Who defeated Sami Zayn for the NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver Rival in 2015? Was it A. Finn Balor, B. Kevin Owens, or C. Adrian Neville? Of course, the answer is B. Kevin Owens. The same takeover that Sami Zayn won the championship, which he defeated Adrian Neville for that championship. Kevin Owens made his debut as everybody was congratulating, cheering Sami Zayn as he won. Kevin Owens came out because they're best friends. Even the commentary folks were like, yeah, they're best friends for life, whatever. And of course, Kevin Owens turned against him and powerbomb him against the apron. So that set off that chain of events. Then, of course, come NXT TakeOver Rival. Kevin Owens wins by referee stoppage. Finn Balor would actually be, I believe Finn Balor was the one that actually defeated Kevin Owens for the NXT Championship. So, yeah, that's when NXT, this before AEW started. Triple H was kind of, was the brain, well, I guess the booker or whatever head person for NXT. Brought in a lot of good indie talent. Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins was in Florida at the time, but pushed him. You had, like I said, this time you had Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Adrian Neville, Pac, Finn Balor. Had a good. He started bringing all these top indie names in. Later on, of course, Adam Cole and Red Dragon, all those guys. But yeah, this one NXT was really, really good. And basically, all the internet wrestling community just loved NXT and was like, oh, this is better than WWE. Now it's like all those people are in WWE. Oh, WWE sucks. Hey, all hail AEW. It's all good. I'm just a fan. I love it all. Anyway, let's go. Let's go to the next question. All right, question number 4. Who was the first to be famous for throwing the fireball in wrestling? Was it A, The Sheik, B, Jerry Lawler, or C, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert? All right, again, question number 4. Who was the first to throw the fireball in wrestling? Was it A, the original Sheik, Ed Farhat, B, Jerry Lawler, or C, Eddie Gilbert? I do believe it's A, the original Sheik. He was doing it in the 60s and the 70s. I think he was the first one I seen do it. Please leave a comment if there was somebody before him who did it you know of. Let me know. But I do believe it. First one I know of, it was a Sheik. And besides Kabuki with a mist, and of course Great Muta later with a mist, this was the coolest thing. Even though it was bad and people got injured, I thought it looked so freaking cool. Uh, from what I hear, it's done with flash, like the magician's flash paper. Uh, Now I want to see if I can find a little magic shop or go on Amazon, order flash paper and do it. Anyway, let's go to the main event question number 5. All right, main event question number 5. We all know Terry Allen was the guy who pretty much, because of the way he looked, he was called Magnum TA. However, somebody else used the moniker Magnum. Who else used the name Magnum? Was it A, DJ Peterson, B, Scott Hall, or C, Wendell Cooley? All right, here we go. Main event question number 5. Who else besides Terry Allen, Magnum TA, used the name Magnum in their name? Was it A. DJ Peterson, B. Scott Hall, or C. Wendell Cooley? The answer is Scott. Oops. Let me move that a little. Let's see here. Do a little. There we go. You know, you women out there don't want to see my face. You want to see those handsome devils, don't you? Anyway, it was Scott Hall for a brief time. He did use the name Magnum Scott Hall. Um, I think Terry Allen was still. This is still before his accident, but reason I thought this question was I need to see if I can find it again. There's somebody on TikTok. Uh, was wondering why. Hey, why didn't they use Scott Hall? The replace Man of TA after his accident. Even though Scott Hall was a bit bigger, it would just came out as a copycat, and I believe Scott Hall was in the AWA at the time and kind of doing his own thing. I think was did Japan, but like I said, it was short lived. Then went back to Big Scott Hall, and uh, I think he used the name Gator Hall. Scott Gator Hall. I think Gator was used by Steve Kerner. Steve Gator Kerner as well. I think because they usually like going down to the Everglades and hunt alligator. Of course, this is before uh, Steve Kern was Skinner in WWE. Uh, Scott Hall was in WCW. Then, of course, rest of history. You know, Diamond Stud, Razor Ramon, back to Scott Hall. Uh, Guy was a good performer, but sometimes those demons. But anyway, that does for this week's Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Hope you folks had fun. If you did, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know how you did. Did you get them all right? Couple right? One right? Don't matter. It's all about having fun. Also, click on that like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Another thing would be greatly appreciated if you be a champ and hit that subscribe button. Until next week, you folks have a good one and take it easy. Thank you for checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. And of course, this is the part where I ask you, if you're not a subscriber yet, to click on that subscribe button, leave a like, also share with friends. And if you want to follow me on social media, on Twitter, X, it's at RRPATRPTV 46. On Facebook, it's this Ronald Ray. And yes, I need to turn in my man card because I do have a TikTok. You can find me on TikTok at RP2Vision. As always, you have a good one and take it easy.